So perhaps you're going to give Sarasota the landfall. And that's just now, right? We're 8:39. That's what time we're saying, 8:33. So likely then going to be landfall in Sarasota if they've got it just to the west of it. It's moving onshore. It's moving at 15 miles per hour. So what do you got, about 20 minutes before that center moves onshore? 120 mile per hour winds. That makes it a major hurricane, 111 and higher.
Siesta Key.
They gave it Siesta Key. Okay, so it just happened. Siesta Key, I'm guessing, is 120. Cat 3 major hurricane has made landfall at Siesta Key. Moving east-northeast right now at 15 miles per hour. The track, for what it's worth, you can see it here now, will continue to move across the state, and it will stay a hurricane all the way across. And in fact, it's probably going to be very close to it here and then even weaken a little bit as it gets out over the Atlantic Ocean. So there it is. Winds going from 120 now to about 2 a.m. down to 90. So Lakeland, Eastern Hillsborough, Lakeland especially, Polk County, Bartow, Winter Haven, Haines City, we still got weather coming through. We're going to get worse weather, actually, coming through for our inland counties, east of I-75 especially, but especially Polk County and northern Hardy and northern Highlands County. That will continue to drift further to the east. I do think it will slow a little bit now. It has. It was 17 miles per hour to east-northeast. Now it's 15. But I do think it'll actually start to pick up by the time it gets out here towards southeast Polk County, and that'll be after midnight tonight, and so that'll pull everything out of the way. But still a ton of rainfall to come through the area. If you evacuated from AMI, if you evacuated from any of these places, and we did not get the surge that we were thinking was possible, we knew it was a possibility, thank you. Because AMI is getting hit hard right now. And we dodged a bullet in Tampa Bay. There are going to be some areas that get flooded there, especially Feather Sound is going to take on a little bit of water here. It's not going to be terrible. Apollo Beach, I'm kind of worried about the backside of a little bit of water coming into Apollo Beach. That would be about 2-3 hours from now. But if this storm, instead of going in at Siesta Key, goes in up here, we've got a whole different situation in Tampa Bay. That's how close it was. Now look, when Ian came, it was coming in right here and it went all the way down to Fort Myers area. So that was a big jump. This, just a little bit of a jog to the south, is going to make all of the difference. Guys, this will go to 9:30, so we got another hour on that, and it's moving slow across the area. So the other thing about this is those winds are coming down a little bit because it's moving on shore now, but the longer you have that high wind, and most of this is gusts in the 80s, some's going to be in the 90s. The longer you have that, the more damage it's going to do. So we're just kind of on the front end of that now. I would expect another 2 to 3 hours, especially if you're in Eastern Hillsborough. Things will get a little bit quieter here later, but 2 to 3 hours to push into Polk County and then to bring those winds down just a little bit for Hillsborough.